Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. Yellowstone 1923 viewers don't know if they can continue watching after Season 2 premiere. Yellowstone 1923 made a stunning return, but left fans with some gripes. Season 2 dropped on Sunday, bringing fans back into the prequel spin-off of the hit television show. It provided a welcome back to the Dutton family ranch during the Great Depression era, but not a warm one. The family must still deal with a difficult reality, fighting against a hazardous winter. In the end of Season 1, Spencer and Alexandra were tasked with a journey to make it back to the ranch. Yellowstone fans hoped they'd be able to do so before an impending threat. They were hoping to see a sweet family reunion, but the opening of Season 2 took a far darker turn and left fans disappointed and upset. As part of that eerie beginning, 1923 featured some sexual violence. This season has gotten off to a sadistic start. "I don't know that I can continue watching this with this kind of violence," said one on X, formerly known as Twitter. Another added, "Is it necessary for there to be so much sexual violence in #1923 TV? Fans felt it was all a bit too much for the television drama, and it forced them to hit the mute button on occasion. What's with all the sexual violence starting off Season 2? #1923, asked another fan. On the other hand, some fans on Reddit moaned that there was so much fluff in the series. One wrote, "Spencer continues to be Superman, and we already know that he will save the Yellowstone. He is Superman and Batman, with some Chuck Norris thrown in. Like all Duttons, he has a knack for being rough around the edges, yet can eloquently turn a phrase. He is a deep thinker, too. He gets along with few men, but can sleep without fear of being killed. He grew up in Montana, but expertly understood Africa and its beasts." Some fans were okay with Spencer's emptier characterization, calling him eye candy. A fan wrote, "I'm ok with that. I personally cannot wait for Spencer to get back to Montana and kick some Timothy Dalton / don't know his name, but the guy from Game of Thrones butt." When 1923 premiered as the latest installment in Taylor Sheridan's Yellowstone universe, it quickly cemented itself as a must-watch, drawing in fans of the Dutton saga with its gripping storytelling and powerhouse performances. However, after the long-awaited Season 2 premiere, many viewers find themselves wondering if they can continue watching. The question isn't just about the show's quality, it's about emotional endurance, narrative shifts, and a growing sense of unease about where the Dutton story is headed. A gut-wrenching return. The first season of 1923 set an intense stage. It was brutal, raw, and unflinchingly realistic in its depiction of frontier struggles. Viewers witnessed unspeakable hardships, war, economic turmoil, and unrelenting violence. Spencer Dutton's perilous journey, Cara Dutton's steely resolve, and the relentless pressure on the Dutton family painted a picture of survival at its most primal. Season 2's premiere did not ease the tension. In fact, it amplified it. The emotional stakes soared, and the Duttons' suffering deepened. The series has never shied away from depicting pain, but this new chapter has left viewers reeling. Fans took to social media to express their exhaustion, with many asking, "How much more can we take?" The emotional toll on fans. Taylor Sheridan is known for crafting harrowing narratives that pull audiences in with their authenticity and depth. However, 1923 has tested even the most dedicated viewers. The premiere of Season 2 doubled down on Heartbreak, delivering gut punch after gut punch. Whether it was another loss for the Duttons, a betrayal from a trusted ally, or the relentless cruelty of outside forces, the episode was an emotional gauntlet. One fan tweeted, "I love this show, but it's absolutely draining. How much more can we watch the Duttons suffer before we break too?" Another wrote, "Sheridan is a masterful storyteller, but at what cost to our hearts? A shift in narrative focus." Another point of contention for fans is the shifting focus of the story. While Season 1 centered on Spencer's journey and Kara's resilience, Season 2 appears to be widening its scope even further. Some appreciate the complex layering of multiple storylines, while others feel the core of the show is getting lost in the ever-expanding world of the Yellowstone universe. Jacob and Kara Dutton remain at the heart of the story, but with the increased focus on new adversaries and emerging subplots, some fans worry that the essence of 1923 is slipping away. Is the show stretching itself too thin? Is it trying to do too much at once? The fear of a bleak ending. Perhaps the biggest reason why some viewers are hesitant to continue is the gnawing sense of dread. 1923 is a prequel, meaning the outcome of certain characters is already known, or at least heavily foreshadowed. The history of the Duttons is one of struggle, and the shadow of Yellowstone looms over the prequel like a grim reminder of what's to come. If fans are bracing for Heartbreak, they aren't doing so in vain. Sheridan has built a reputation for tragic storytelling, and given 1923's trajectory, it's hard to believe there will be a happy ending for everyone. If the first episode of Season 2 is any indication, the road ahead is only going to get darker. A test of loyalty. For many fans, the decision to keep watching isn't just about the story itself. It's about their loyalty to the Yellowstone franchise. They've invested in the Duttons for years, spanning multiple generations. To abandon ship now feels almost like a betrayal. But loyalty has its limits. If a show becomes too grueling, too painful, or too overwhelming, even the most dedicated fans may choose to step away. It's a difficult balance, keeping the story engaging without alienating those who love it most. The Sheridan factor. Taylor Sheridan is known for his meticulous approach to storytelling, crafting layered narratives that challenge audiences. But with his hands in so many projects, Yellowstone, 1883, Lawman, Bass Reeves, Mayor of Kingstown, Tulsa King, and more, some fans are questioning whether he can maintain the same level of focus on 1923. Is 1923 getting the attention it deserves, or is it suffering from an overextended creative vision? The Season 2 premiere was undoubtedly compelling, but some fans worry that the story might be spinning in too many directions. Will fans stick it out? Despite their reservations, many fans will likely continue watching, if only to see how the saga unfolds. The Yellowstone universe has a way of keeping audiences hooked, even when the storytelling becomes emotionally punishing. But the conversation around 1923 Season 2 is undeniable. The show has reached a critical point where viewers must decide. Can they handle another season of heartbreak, loss, and unrelenting struggle? Or has 1923 become too much to bear? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain, Taylor Sheridan is going to take fans on a journey, whether they're ready for it or not.